It is back to school season, and whether you're dropping off your kids at school or on the way to work, it's important that you pay attention.
Yeah, back that time of year again. Annavee's got some tips to stay safe out there. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Thousands of students are now back in school. Your drive around school zones is packed with action. School buses, students biking and walking to class, all during the peak of rush hour. If you're driving a high-profile vehicle, I'm showing you why you need to pay extra attention to what's happening in front of you when you're behind the wheel.
Numbers show more and more people are buying trucks and SUVs. A recent survey says in 2021, over 80% of new car sales in the U.S. were SUVs and trucks, compared to almost 53% 10 years ago. And the newer models keep getting bigger and bigger.
The vehicles we're driving today are bigger than they've ever been before. And especially the front end of vehicles are high and flat, and they obscure the view.
We're talking about blind spots. Cameras were mandated in all cars by 2018 to eliminate the risk of crashes and increase safety for cars moving backwards. The blind spot in front of high-profile vehicles is equally as dangerous.
When you're hit by a small passenger sedan, you're usually scooped up onto the hood and tossed aside. You might have some broken bones, but you'll live. When you're hit by a truck or an SUV, especially a late model truck or SUV, you're hitting your vital organs, you're hitting your head. Chances are you're thrown to the ground.
For a demonstration, Cutrufo asked his children to stand in front of a large truck parked in a parking lot while I was in the driver's seat, and asked me if I could see the children standing just inches in front of the bumper.
I can only barely see the top of his head.
One distracted second on a cell phone, and the reaction time it would take to brake and prevent a crash, too close of a call. Visibility, much less when they're sitting down.
Can you see them there?
No, I cannot see any kids in front of the vehicle.
And they were a whole 6 feet in front of the bumper.
Somebody who's almost 6 feet tall being hit by this vehicle is going to get thrown to the ground, hitting the vital organs. Somebody who's shorter is also going to be hit. It's all about speed and mass. It used to be that if you were hit by a vehicle at 30 miles per hour, you had about a 50% chance of survival, but that was about 25 years ago when vehicles were smaller.
We've been reminding drivers for the past couple of weeks to just stay safe around school zones, reduce your speed, and this is why it's so important for drivers to be highly aware of their surroundings, and again, mind your speed and put down those cell phones.